It's been a year since Once Human exploded onto the scene. It's a massive, weird, and ambitious survival game that throws everything at you. Mutants, base building, collecting strange companions, and huge worlds with different scenarios and game modes. But what if you've played it and want more? Especially for such tireless adventurers, I gathered as many as 20 games similar to Once Human that are already released. So sit back, grab some treats for your tea, and let's get started. First up is Ark: Survival Evolved. You wake up stranded on a mysterious island. You must hunt, craft, and build shelters to survive. The world is filled with dinosaurs and other primeval creatures. You can kill them or you can tame and ride them. It's a game of brutal survival against nature and other players. The developer is Studio Wildcard, a team known for creating this massive and ambitious world. They've continued to support Ark for years with expansions and a full engine upgrade in Ark Survival Ascended. Ark is like Once Human with its blend of primitive survival and sci-fi tech. You start with sticks and stones but can end up with laser rifles and metal fortresses. Both games feature a creature taming system, though Ark's dinosaurs are a core part of its sandbox freedom. What makes Ark unique is its sheer scale and the incredible variety of its creatures. The huge modding community also adds endless new content. It's available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next is Valheim. You are a Viking warrior slain in battle and carried to a new realm. Odin has tasked you with slaying his ancient rivals. You must explore vast forests and freezing mountains, build shelters, craft weapons, and sail the seas to conquer the land. The game comes from Iron Gate Studio, a small Swedish team of industry veterans. Their focused vision helped Valheim become a massive indie hit. Valheim shares Once Human's focus on co-op survival and base building in a PvE setting. Both games have you fighting mythical beasts and progressing through a series of powerful bosses. But Valheim stands out with its unique, stylized graphics and its procedurally generated worlds. It creates a powerful sense of adventure and discovery. The game is also known for being more forgiving than other survival titles, making it a great co-op experience for up to 10 players. It's on PC and Xbox. Now for Conan Exiles. You are an exile rescued from death by Conan himself. You are thrown into a savage wasteland where you must survive. You'll build everything from a small home to entire cities. You can capture NPCs, known as thralls, to defend your base and craft for you. The developer is Funcom, a studio with a long history in online games like Age of Conan and The Secret World. They have deep experience building persistent worlds. The similarity to Once Human is in its mix of survival, base building, and a rich, established world. Both games offer PvE and PvP servers and feature dungeon exploration. Conan Exiles is unique because of its brutal, low fantasy setting from the Conan the Barbarian stories. The Thrall system adds a deep management layer to your base, and the game features sorcery and epic god avatars you can summon in battle. It's available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Rust is a game with one simple goal: survive. Everything wants you to die: the wildlife, the environment, and especially other players. You start with nothing but a rock and a torch. You have to gather resources, craft tools, and build a base to protect yourself. Rust was created by Facepunch Studios, founded by Gary Newman, the creator of the legendary sandbox Garry's Mod. Their philosophy is to create player-driven experiences. Rust is the raw, unfiltered PvP survival that you see in Once Human's more competitive modes. Both games are about base building, crafting, and intense player conflict. The key difference is that Rust is almost entirely focused on PvP. It is known for its brutal clan warfare and base raiding. There are no quests or factions guiding you. The only stories are the ones you make with other players. Rust is available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. In 7 Days to Die, the world has been destroyed by a zombie apocalypse. You're a survivor in a harsh, unforgiving world. You need to scavenge, craft, and build to stay alive. The game is a unique mix of first-person shooter, survival horror, and role-playing. It's made by the Fun Pimps, a small indie team that has been developing the game in early access for over a decade, building a loyal community along the way. Like Once Human, this game is about surviving against hordes of mutated enemies in an open world. You'll build a base, craft weapons, and explore dangerous locations. What makes 7 Days to Die truly special is its Horde Night. Every 7 days, a massive wave of zombies attacks your location. This forces you to build clever defenses and turns the game into a tower defense hybrid. The world is also completely destructible thanks to its voxel system. It's on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The Forest is a terrifying survival horror game. You are the lone survivor of a jet crash. You find yourself in a mysterious forest fighting to stay alive, but you are not alone. The forest is home to a society of cannibalistic mutants. You must build, explore, and survive. The developer is Night Games, a small team with a background in film visual effects, which helps create the game's incredible atmosphere. The Forest shares Once Human's theme of fighting grotesque, mutated humans. Both games feature base building, crafting, and a strong sense of dread. The unique part of The Forest is its enemy AI. The cannibals are not simple monsters. They are curious, fearful, and work together. They will watch you from a distance, test your defenses, and drag their wounded to safety. This creates a deep, psychological horror experience. It's available on PC and PlayStation. Sons of the Forest is the sequel to The Forest. You are sent to a remote island to find a missing billionaire. You once again find yourself in a cannibal-infested hellscape. The game expands on everything from the first title. The building system is more advanced, the map is much larger, and the story is deeper. It comes from the same developer, Night Games, who used the success of the first game to create a bigger, more complex sequel. This game is similar to Once Human, with its co-op survival against mutated enemies and its focus on exploration and crafting. The core loop of building a shelter to survive the night is central to both. Sons of the Forest is unique for its AI companions. You can befriend certain characters like the mutant Virginia, who can help you in combat. The building system is also more free-form, allowing you to create detailed structures piece by piece. It's currently on PC. Subnautica is an underwater adventure game. Your spaceship has crashed on an alien ocean world. You must explore this vast underwater environment to survive. You'll gather resources, craft equipment, and build bases on the seafloor. The developer is Unknown Worlds Entertainment, who started by making a popular Half-Life mod called Natural Selection before creating this iconic survival series. Subnautica and Once Human both drop you into a hostile alien world where you must build, craft, and explore to uncover a central mystery. The key difference is that Subnautica is a single-player, narrative-driven experience. The story is the main reason you progress. The game is famous for creating a sense of both wonder and terror as you dive deeper into the unknown. There is no official multiplayer. It's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Subnautica Below Zero is a standalone expansion to the original. It takes you back to the same alien planet, but this time to its Arctic region. The game is set 2 years after the first one. You play as a new character trying to uncover what happened to her sister. It introduces new creatures, new biomes, and new challenges, like surviving the freezing temperatures on land. It's also from Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Like its predecessor, Below Zero shares Once Human's survival crafting loop in a sci-fi setting. You'll build a base and explore a dangerous world to piece together a story. What makes Below Zero unique is its focus on Arctic biomes. You'll explore icy caves and swim beneath massive glaciers. It also adds land-based exploration with a hover bike, offering a new way to travel and survive. This game is also on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. No Man's Sky is a game about exploration and survival in an infinite, procedurally generated universe. You can explore over 18 quintillion unique planets. You can fly from space to the surface of any planet with no loading screens. You can trade, fight, survive, and build. The game was made by Hello Games, a small indie studio in the UK. They famously launched the game to controversy, but have since redeemed it with years of massive, free updates. No Man's Sky is similar to Once Human in its blend of sci-fi survival, base building, crafting, and multiplayer. Both games let you explore a vast world and build a home for yourself. The unique feature of No Man's Sky is its incredible scale. The sheer number of planets to explore is unmatched. The game has also evolved into a huge space sandbox with features like owning fleets of frigates, commanding settlements, and story-driven expeditions. It's on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Empyrean Galactic Survival is a 3D open-world space sandbox. You can travel across a vast galaxy full of hidden dangers. You can build mighty capital ships, sprawling space stations, and planetary settlements. You can explore, conquer, or exploit a variety of different planets. The game is developed by Elion Game Studios, an indie team that wanted to combine space simulation, shooters, and survival games into one experience. Empyrean is like Once Human because it's a survival game with a heavy focus on building and crafting in a sci-fi world. Both games offer co-op and PvP on persistent multiplayer servers. What sets Empyrean apart is the freedom to build your own vehicles from scratch. You can design and construct everything from small hovercraft to massive starships, then use them to fly seamlessly from one planet to another. The game is available on PC. Space Engineers is a sandbox game about engineering, construction, and exploration in space. Players build spaceships, space stations, and planetary outposts. You can travel through space to explore planets and gather resources to survive. The game is known for its realistic, physics-based engine. It's developed by Keen Software House, a Czech studio focused on creating games based on real science and physics. Like Once Human, Space Engineers is a multiplayer survival game with deep crafting and building systems. The core similarity is creating a functional base in a hostile environment. The unique aspect of Space Engineers is its focus on engineering. Everything you build is constructed from individual blocks and components, and it all obeys the laws of physics. This allows for incredible creativity, from designing complex automated mining rigs to building massive warships for multiplayer battles. It's on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Stationeers is a hardcore space station management game. You are tasked with constructing and managing a space station either alone or with friends. The game is incredibly complex. You have to manage everything from power and atmospherics to gravity and life support. It's developed by RocketWorks, a studio founded by Dean Hall, the creator of the popular mod DayZ. They specialize in deep simulation and survival games. Stationeers shares the sci-fi base building and co-op survival elements of Once Human. Both games require you to build a functional shelter to survive in a dangerous environment. What makes Stationeers unique is its extreme complexity and realism. Managing your station requires a deep understanding of atmospheric, electrical, and manufacturing systems. It's less about fighting monsters and more about fighting entropy itself. This game is for players who love detailed engineering challenges. It's on PC. Satisfactory is a first-person open-world factory-building game. You play as an engineer on an alien planet. Your job is to build and automate massive factories to produce complex components for your employer, FICIT. You explore the world to find new resources and defend your creations from local wildlife. It's made by Coffee Stain Studios, the same team known for Goat Simulator and for publishing Valheim. The connection to Once Human lies in its open-world exploration, crafting, and base building on an alien planet. Both games have you fighting hostile creatures while expanding your territory. Satisfactory's unique feature is its focus on automation. The goal is not just to build a base, but to create a perfectly efficient, multi-story factory with intricate webs of conveyor belts, pipes, and automated vehicles. It's a game about optimization and logistics on a grand scale. It's available on PC. Don't Starve Together is the standalone multiplayer expansion of the wilderness survival game Don't Starve. You and your friends must gather resources, craft items, and build a base to survive in a strange world full of bizarre creatures. The game is known for its unforgiving difficulty and unique, gothic art style. It was developed by Clay Entertainment, a Canadian studio famous for its polished and distinctive indie games like Mark of the Ninja and Oxygen Not Included. This game shares the core survival, crafting, and base-building loop with Once Human. Both are about working with others to overcome a hostile world. The unique part of Don't Starve Together is its art style and atmosphere. The world is a surreal, dangerous place inspired by the work of Tim Burton. The game also features dynamic seasons and weather systems that constantly change the survival challenge. It's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Astroneer is a sandbox adventure game about planetary exploration. You play as an astroneer who must explore the frontiers of outer space. You can reshape the terrain around you, creating anything you can imagine. You'll travel to new planets, build custom bases, and uncover the mysteries of the universe. The game was developed by System Era Softworks, a team of industry veterans who wanted to create a more optimistic and accessible survival experience. Astroneer is similar to Once Human with its sci-fi open world, base building, crafting, and co-op multiplayer. Both games encourage exploration and building a home on an alien world. What makes Astroneer unique is its vibrant, low-poly art style and its focus on terraforming. The terrain deformation tool allows you to dig deep caves, build massive ramps, or flatten land for your base. It's a more relaxed and creative take on the genre. It's on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Dual Universe is a sci-fi MMO that takes place in a single, continuous universe. All players exist on one server with no loading screens. The game is a sandbox where players can build everything from small ships to massive space stations using voxels. The economy, politics, and conflicts are all driven by the players. It's developed by Nova Quark, a Paris-based studio founded by experts in AI and robotics. Like Once Human, Dual Universe is a large-scale multiplayer game with crafting, building, and a player-driven world. Both are ambitious sci-fi sandboxes. The defining feature of Dual Universe is its single-shard server technology. The entire player base exists in one shared reality, which allows for true player-run empires and economies on a massive scale. The voxel building system also gives players incredible freedom to create their own custom ships and structures. It's available on PC. Boundless is a voxel-based sandbox MMO. You can explore a universe of connected worlds. Each planet has different resources, creatures, and environments. You can travel between them seamlessly using portals. You can claim a plot of land to build your home, or join a guild to build a massive city. The game was originally developed by Wonderstruck and is now managed by Monumental LLC. Boundless shares Once Human's MMO structure with a focus on crafting, building, and community. Both games have a player-driven economy and encourage large-scale collaboration. The unique feature of Boundless is its interconnected universe of worlds. The ability to open a portal and instantly step onto another planet with a completely different look and feel is central to the experience. This creates a vast, diverse universe for players to explore and settle. It's on PC and PlayStation with crossplay. Enshrouded is a survival action RPG set in a vast, voxel-based world. A corrupting fog called the Shroud has consumed the land, and you must fight back. You'll explore, build, and fight to reclaim the kingdom. The game supports up to 16 players in co-op. It's developed by Keen Games, a German studio that previously created the co-op RPG Portal Knights. They were inspired by games like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Valheim. Enshrouded is one of the closest games to Once Human on this list. Both are survival RPGs with base building, crafting, skill trees, and co-op. Both feature a dangerous environmental hazard that you must navigate. What makes Enshrouded unique is its voxel building system, which allows for incredible creativity. You can dig into mountains and build truly organic structures. The action combat is also a major focus, with a deep skill tree that lets you specialize in different fighting styles. It's on PC with console versions planned. Finally, let's look at a game that was released recently and is too relevant to ignore. Dune: Awakening. This is an open-world survival MMO set on the harsh desert planet of Arrakis. You must survive sandworms, Coriolis storms, and other players. You will harvest spice, build your base, and rise in power. This ambitious title is being developed by Funcom, the same team behind Conan Exiles. They are using their deep experience in both survival games and MMOs for this project. Dune: Awakening promises a similar experience to Once Human, a large shared world with survival, crafting, building, and political conflict between player factions. The unique draw here is the iconic Dune universe. You'll use ornithopters to fly, still suits to survive the desert, and engage in a massive struggle for control of the spice. The game features a political metagame with the Great Houses and a shifting world where storms reveal new dangers and opportunities. It's available to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. So, that's our list. 20 games to check out if you're looking for a once human-like experience. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more gaming content. As always, thank you for watching, and bye.